This is Jason Tipp from Hoops Tonight. Toyota is moving toward a more sustainable future by giving you the freedom to choose from an incredible lineup of trucks, now available in both gas and hybrid models, including the legendary Tacoma and powerful Tundra, both available with the iForce Max hybrid powertrain and backed by Toyota's legendary reputation for reliability and value. In fact, for 2025, Toyota is the best resale value brand for the 5th year in a row, according to Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com, with Tacoma ranked number 1, holding the highest projected retained value of any vehicle. Choosing Toyota means having more options and less compromise. So visit buyatoyota.com for a great deal on an efficient Toyota today. Vehicle's projected resale value is specific to the 2025 model year. For more information, visit Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com. Toyota, let's go places.
I can't recall my dream. I know I had one, back in England, but I cannot recall it. Like a faded photograph, it slowly but surely disappears from memory. But I do recall the feeling it gave me. Not of joy, exactly, nor fear. It was a feeling of disconnect. As if I were watching myself, though I had no form. A layer of glass between me and what I witnessed. It was a separation of self. I'm reminded of that now.
Why?
Because this blight, it coats my view of the dark world in a film, obscuring what I see, tainting it ever so slightly. It is not as it appears. It is infected.
I see.
Be glad you don't. We walk through a dark, verdant haze. The same we've been in since leaving no man's land. And while we've encountered many a mist, fogs that cling to the still swamp water, clouds that hang from trees, this is not the same. It is not of the clouds. It is the air. No breeze will ever move it. No gust of wind will ever shift it from this place. It's stuck here, as if a being itself. It's been far too quiet since we left the fields, and I can see only a few feet in front of us. What I do see, what lay beneath our feet, is a black webbing of rot, like Frederick wore on his chest. A disease undoubtedly caught from his encounter with whatever escaped the mist.
He said he killed things from the blight. But was it things or people? I can't recall. What did he say?
He called them men. Hollow husks of men.
The bell will guide us. We'll move on sound. I've done it well enough. For long enough.
Odd as it sounds, the mist isn't impeding us, though. Instead, it's almost guiding us.
Look, between hordes of naked rat-filled bodies or lantern creatures burning my skin off, I'll take the silence of this blight. So long as this mask holds.
Agreed.
John, what we spoke about previous. About you telling me everything.
Yes, Look, in a moment, I do need to focus.
You're avoiding.
No. I'm not. I need time to explain.
Explain what?
Just... Look, once we have a moment, a safe moment, one we're guaranteed to have a few minutes of respite at least, I promise I'll be the one coming to you to speak. I want to be able to actually talk. Not have anything jump up and interrupt us. Okay?
Okay. Yes.
Until then, I promise if anything important or pertinent comes up, I will tell you.
That's all I need to know. Does this doll maker ring any bells for you?
No. But this realm, Arthur, has billions of entities. I'm not surprised I haven't heard of it. I'm glad we were given a heads up by...
Frederick.
Yes, there's something overhead.
Overhead?
The mist, it opens. Not dissipating, but parts, in a way. As if frozen. It hangs in the air. And I can see the sky.
The sky?
The clouds high above form a pointed cyclone. Almost like an arrow in the direction we head.
A sign?
Not for us, no. I don't know what it means. Oh, but the mist stops before us. As if entering the eye of a storm. The cloud wall lingers beyond, and we exit into a clearing.
Oh.
The blight is still very much present. And this eye of the storm, if that's what it is, goes on for miles. But I can see the wall of cloud bending off to our right and left, heading forward, as if this spot is hidden from the remainder of the dark world.
Quarantined through cloud.
Almost, yes.
God, I hope that isn't the case.
It's a farm on the outskirts of some village in the distance.
A farm?
To our left is a large field. The far left corner of it touches the cloud wall, but beyond that it sits firmly within this blighted zone, and blighted it is. The ground here is entirely covered with the black webbing we've been walking upon, but it's extended to the rocks, barren bushes, and fence enclosing the field. It even seems to encroach upon the barn up ahead.
There's a barn, too.
Yes, but this field is barren save about a dozen severed cow heads, each of them sporting large black crooked horns, the bodies of which are nowhere to be found.
If Frederick is right, and this is an infection, often you'd have to kill the cattle, too.
Some of them are still bleeding.
Recently killed.
Their eyes follow us.
Let's move. Which way?
How are they?
Which way, John?
Straight ahead. Sorry. The eyes, I've never seen them like that. The animals they were staring at...
Shake it off. Focus on what's ahead.
Right.
And help me with the path. It's difficult. Is this just the webbing?
No, beneath the black webbing, the road is almost constructed in waves.
Waves?
Yes. Imagine thick ropes, the diameter of your closed fist, running alongside one another in a waving pattern. Only the waves are alternating. While one rope is up, the other down.
Yes, I understand. Why, though?
I have no idea, Arthur. It looks organic, just like the tower. I told you, buildings here, they're not man-made, but birthed from the black rock beneath whatever counts as soil here.
No, I know.
Even the barn looks like a crude attempt at recreating one from a child's memory. It's imperfect. And the red walls look more like stone dipped in blood than painted wood.
Is there anything in the barn?
Only one way to find out.
All right. What?
I'm starting to notice some distinct objects beneath the black webbing.
Such as?
Skulls. Many of them.
Right.
In fact, a few skeletal remains are plastered against the wall of the barn. It seems this blight strips the flesh from whatever it kills.
The last time we were near a barn.
Lilith. Well, she's dead now.
Killed by her own father.
This barn, I don't see a way it opens, but... To the left. Yeah. Oh, the side is open. There are no doors.
You're sure there's no one around?
No one that I see.
Well, let's be quick.
The barn interior is just like the outside. Crudely made and riddled with errors.
Errors?
The beams don't support anything. The roof isn't properly connected. I'm no carpenter, but this is obvious.
A facsimile of a barn. Of a farm. And a poor one. Why bother?
I don't think anyone bothered, Arthur. This place, the Dark World, it's a distillation of what we create in the real world, but only in dregs. If the worst parts of ourselves end up here, then perhaps too do the worst parts of what we've created. The Tower, no man's land. They're twisted and distorted stories that once were everything their creators admired.
Now it sounds like you're speaking from experience.
I am. I know what it feels like to have your view distorted and changed in this place.
Right. I think I'm finally getting it.
Me too, in a way. With that lighter, with my head about me, viewing the Dark World in this way, it's entirely different than what it was like the first time.
How so?
I can't... It's like being filled with rage beyond measure. When you get into a moment like that, when you can't control your anger, or fear, or you can't stop crying.
Yes.
When your emotions are at their zenith, it's impossible to think clearly.
Right.
The Dark World, without the lighter, is like that. It brings all negative emotions to that point and keeps them there.
That sounds exhausting.
It is. It is. Though I don't think that's the case with everyone.
What do you mean?
I met some who had the opposite effect. Almost drained of life. Almost devoid of emotion. Muted, in a way. As if their lives could never have a moment of joy, or anger, or fear. As if nothing ever would matter again.
Oh.
I wonder now, which is worse. Anyway, there are a few crates in the barn, to the left.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's...
They look like root vegetables of some sort. Roots at the bottom of them twist and turn. They look like fingers. Hands, almost.
Hands?
Yes. Small, like that of a child.
Roots can sometimes look like that.
Though roots don't have nails.
Oh.
Sorry.
Just as well. I'm not hungry.
I don't see anything else in this barn.
No, it was worth a shot, though.
Here. Yeah. The right is further in the direction we were heading.
I haven't heard the bell in some time.
No, but this was the direction, I believe. Here. The path is here again. Heading further into the farming village. The blight covers everything. Oh. There's a figure up ahead.
A figure? What?
It approaches. But it seems uninterested in us. At least for now. Keep moving.
All right.
It's a hunched figure. I can't see if it's a man or a woman or something else entirely, but it's bending over and picking at the black webbing, the blight, as if collecting it.
Collecting? Is it fungus or...
No, nothing like that. Just keep walking. Be ready to run if we need to.
What is that?
I don't know. It's putting something into its backpack, maybe.
Oh.
Just keep going. The creature is small compared to the large sack on its back. Its face is slight and round. Sharp features give it an angular appearance, but it's devoid of any mouth or ears. Only two large carved sockets with pinpricks of yellow light that flicker like flames denote eyes. The sack on its back looks huge, large enough to hold hundreds of pounds.
What is it doing?
Long, slender arms reach down and elongated fingers delicately pierce through the tarry web to the dirt beneath and retrieve skulls that have long since been stripped of flesh.
Oh.
The arm then stretches toward its back, toward the sack, and... oh! A small black hand reaches out of the bag on its back and snatches the skull from the creature on the front. Quickly and greedily.
Oh.
I can't see within the bag, but it sounds like grinding from within. Of some sort. And as the creature passes us, it's leaving a white, dusty trail of ground bone on the path behind it. It pays us no mind whatsoever.
Perhaps we should...
Speak to it? Oh, I don't know, Arthur. Maybe best not to draw any attention to ourselves. In any way.
Maybe.
Leave it be, Arthur. Please.
Right. You're right.
Let's keep going.
Frederick helped, you know. Speaking to people may
help, yes. But it may also hinder greatly. Whomever this doll maker is, they're clearly someone to avoid, and who knows what kinds of creatures are associated with them. For all we know...
Yes, right. I hear you.
We couldn't avoid Frederick. He came after us. Same with the rat catcher. But when we have the choice...
We should lay low. Focus on getting out of here.
Right.
Do you think that we can?
I don't know, Arthur. I think... You know, each time I wound up here, I thought it was the end for me. And yet both times I found myself leaving the Dark World, so what do I know?
Kane brought you out of here. I'm sure the manager can do the same for us.
Not without a body.
Right. Even so, there must be a gateway or a portal. You said that once, right?
Yes, I did, but only to explain to you how I came back from it.
Oh.
In a way to make it make sense to you.
Right.
That doesn't mean there isn't one. And regardless, that doesn't matter. We're eating the elephant. One step in front of the other.
Of course. So how did you escape the first time? Well, Kane took you out the second time, right? You made a deal, a bargain. Get me to New York and...
Right.
But the first time, you were in the Dark World while trapped in the book, which was back in Arkham.
Yes, I was bound to the book here. I think a sort of death happened when I was fractured originally, trapped in that book back in Arkham, and because of the nature of it, I was only a fragment here.
So when Emily found the book...
I could feel it. Like a pull from this world, like invisible strings falling from the skies, tugging at me, tugging at the veins and the sinew of my cloak.
She opened the book.
And when she did, I was granted an opportunity to come back.
An opportunity?
I required her to read a phrase, an incantation within that book that, well, I suppose Antoine had, that would bind us together. Allow me to control her. A phrase that...
Only I was dumb enough to read from it when you asked. Right.
I'm sorry, Arthur. You have to realize... You must understand...
So you do remember?
Only pieces. Honestly. Being in the waylay definitely jogged some of that memory. Speaking to you, I do recall... I did recall...
You played me from the start.
I didn't. I did. In some regards.
Well, you had me. Hook, line, and sinker.
We're reaching the edge of the fog again. The clearing behind us.
There was nothing else of note.
I don't think so. A few buildings, but...
Yeah, well, I'm happy to leave them then.
Right. Well then.
Into the mist.
Straight ahead. Huh.
At least we know we're heading in the right direction.
It seems closer, doesn't it?
I honestly can't tell.
Tread carefully and slowly. The webbed ground here, the holes seem larger. Easier to trip over.
I'll move slowly. So, this first time, the fractured time.
The longest time.
Was it?
Indescribably.
You were what? Yourself? You had a body like me?
The first time... No. I can't explain exactly what I was. It feels like a dream I've long forgotten. I don't know if that's just because of the time, or perhaps because I've now entered this world 3 times. Perhaps experiences right over their previous ones.
You think?
I have no idea. I may be the first to have ever come back here. Perhaps I've set a precedent. But I do know it lasted countless lifetimes.
Are other gods here?
I don't know. I don't think so. I believe maybe that's part of the reason I arrived here, because I was incomplete. Perhaps people become gods here.
Do you think there are other versions of me here?
What?
I mean, with Kane's revelation, his band, his orchestra, he must have pulled them from somewhere.
I think
I mean, hell, even you said it when we first met. It all seems so obvious now. That there are many different worlds, all changing based on choices we make, and that they all empty out here.
Arthur,
So it would stand to reason that...
Let's just...
What?
There's movement up ahead.
Oh.
Stay quiet for a moment. Oh. Figures. They pass quickly in the same direction we head. I didn't get a good look at 2 that just passed by on either side, but... Oh, another. It's a figure wearing a black dress, but it almost looks like an oil slick hanging from the frame of their body. I didn't get a good enough look, but it walked with its hands held patiently, clasped together at its waist. I hear movement ahead in the fog. Oh, another passes. And another. They're wearing hats. large brimmed hats with a slick netting over the front. As if... Wait. The fog. It remains, but becomes more transparent almost. The figures are standing just ahead, silently, still, in rows, their backs to us, all facing the direction we're heading in, as if we're at a funeral. A dozen or so of these figures stand here, all looking the same, unmoving, silent in this thin mist. It clings to the floor and above us, as if to mimic being inside, though the grey light from the sky still illuminates the area. The figures stand in rows, to either side. Their faces are eyeless, their skin like grey clay, smooth but imperfect. Only their mouths share an expression of woe, utter sadness, grief-stricken. Their mouths rimmed with blood-red lipstick, hastily applied. They make no movement. Beneath their wide-brimmed hats, I can see the backs of their heads are like pin-cushions. Large bulbous needles stick out of their heads like metal strands of thinning hair. The upper part of their necks swollen and sagging like a bullfrog's vocal sac. They all stare forward. We stand between them. Move forward. It's almost like an aisle that leads toward a large stone slab. A coffin. The mist, it moves. It parts, revealing what lay beyond the stone coffin. It's a sea of upright concrete columns, rectangular and all varying in height. Some are 10 feet, some 6, some barely taller than us. They appear with the same distance between all, wide enough to move through like a concrete forest.
Jesus.
The people seem unmoving, uninterested.
Okay. Well?
The coffin is just ahead. We can pass around it and head beyond through the concrete in the direction of the bell.
Yes, let's.
The large stone coffin is just before us. Head around to
the left, or...
There's a name on the coffin.
Who?
It's...
Who, John?
My name. It says John Doe.
Are you going to open it?
Do you think that's me in there?
There's only one way to find out.
I suppose so.
Deja vu.
Deja vu?
Don't.
What are you...
It's nothing.
Sure.
No, it's nothing. You know, before we do this, who knows what's in there, who's in there. But if it is you, if this is for you, I think you should say something.
Say something?
Like a eulogy.
What do you mean, a eulogy?
Please. I've let my ego, my self-hatred, take this chance away from me before.
One...
It doesn't matter. Just don't let it do the same for you.
A eulogy.
For John Doe.
What do I even say? Just
speak from the heart.
I don't have a heart.
Of course you do.
No, I know I have compassion, empathy, love. Even if I struggle with it at times, I know I can feel those emotions, but I don't have a heart. I don't have lungs or a stomach or the ability to taste. I don't own a body. And even when I did, I don't know if I had those things. My existence wasn't born the way you were, Arthur. It wasn't birthed or carried or loved. It wasn't nurtured the way you were. I didn't have a mother. I didn't have experiences to shape my character, to teach me right from wrong, and I didn't want that. I didn't need that. I was created complete. I entered this world as the King in Yellow. But I died as John Doe. John Doe, a name not even given to me, as that witch pointed out, one given to you. Not for any symbolic reason, not for any implied persona, but because they needed a name to call you when checking your medication, when assigning work, when trading patients. It wasn't anything more than a label, and yet I took it. Why? Why this name? The first. And I so readily accepted it. Was I just happy to find anything to call myself? Was I... No. No, I wasn't. You once told a story, Arthur, about a man lost in the wilderness, searching through the snow-covered trees for salvation and being turned away by a friend, only to have this woman find him, comfort him, save him.
Yes.
I didn't take the name John because it felt right. I took it because she gave it to me. Lily. When I first saw her, I can't, this is...
Try it like a eulogy.
Like a eulogy. John Doe was born in hospital, like many others. His mother, Lily, was a nurse there. She had bright blue eyes, and she named him John. And in that moment he felt what he would later describe as love for the first time. It took him many, many months to understand exactly what that moment meant to him. A sort of rebirth, as it were. And even now he struggles to understand the implications. But he knows he was born that day. Before that moment, John Doe was only a fragment of something else, something evil. But over the course of his short life, He had changed so much that he no longer fit into that frame. He no longer fit that title. He suffered from guilt. Guilt over who he was before that day. Guilt over the man he wanted to be and the fragment that still lingered within. He didn't want to project or use his powers because if he did, then he wasn't John. He feared that he was that thing again. That monster. A monster he was afraid of. A monster that still reared its ugly head like in the dark world. Arthur,
It's okay.
In the dark world,
It's okay. Hey, this isn't about me. Just keep going.
John Doe didn't have a body of his own. He shared his life with his friend Arthur. And while he didn't want to live only for him, he also didn't want to live without him. John had taken something terrible from Arthur. His sight. But he couldn't fathom a world where the two of them weren't one. Because of this gift that John had taken from Arthur, he was defensive and angry, and he lashed out often, especially as he began to come into his own and try to become his own version of what he wants to be. He was angry at Arthur and others, but this anger only fueled his guilt in imagining what his mother would think. It took John Doe a great deal of time to begin to understand what he was and what he wanted to be. And even up until his death, he still struggled. The image of himself he saw was always out of focus, always just beyond reach. But that's what made John Doe human. His flaws were not because of who he was before being born. They were there because of who he aimed to become. Someone that strived to be better, someone who often failed, someone who wasn't done growing. We don't end our lives with completed stories. We don't cease to exist having answered every question, understood every answer. We die incomplete, half through dinner, an unfinished conversation, mid-bite. We aren't granted an answer for our life's pursuits. But I can no longer plan to die as a complete version of myself. I can only adjust what version of myself I see as complete. John Doe died in the presence of his best friend and partner, having hopefully let him know how much he meant to John.
That was beautiful, John.
Well, shall we open this?
All right.
It isn't me.
It is. Even if that body isn't yours. This moment is.
I suppose so.
keep moving.
Yes. Behind us, to the right. The concrete forest here, it stands high above us.
And the people at the funeral?
They remain. None of them reacted in the slightest. To anything.
Right. Yeah, let's,
Thank you for that. I think I needed to say that.
No, thank you. I think I needed to hear that.
The concrete pillars seem taller from where we are. Walking between them, like barren trees, though the lines on them make them look as though they've been cut by hand. Dried lines of once dripping liquid reveal how exposed to the elements they are. And looking up, the angular, geometric shapes reveal dents from where something has hit them.
If they're in lines, you must be able to see what lay beyond.
They go on for quite a while. But even so, this area is so tight. I'm having a difficult time seeing through the mask. I can't look up above us or side to side. If something came from any direction other than straight ahead...
Surely we must nearly be through the blight.
Actually, the black webbed floor is gone. I do wonder...
Should we take off the mask?
It would make it much easier to navigate here. And potentially safer.
Let's just take it off. I fear what I can see more than what's here.
Fair enough. We can always put it back on.
Exactly.
Oh, that's better. All right. What was that?
One of the pillars dead ahead. It shifted.
Shifted how?
Slightly to the right. As if moving. There. It moves again.
How?
I don't know. Just keep moving. Just... There!
There what?
A small pillar. Maybe only 3 feet tall just moved. It lifted off the ground a few inches and slid forward.
This concrete forest is shifting and moving.
It is.
We could become lost.
Then keep going forward.
Right.
Jesus! That was right by our head.
I know!
It pressed up against another concrete pillar like a closing door.
They're all starting to shift.
Move! Here, a small clearing. Wait. I see what's moving them.
And?
It lifts off the ground, only a small distance, allowing spindly, spider-like legs to stretch out from beneath the pillar.
Oh.
They slowly crawl forward, moving the pillars a short distance, as if these are carried on their backs. You'll need to climb up and over quickly. Quickly! I see the exit of the forest. Keep moving! Almost there. Another falls. Climb over! There! We're here. We're out. And the mist, it's gone. The air, I can feel it upon our skin.
Me too.
Jesus, this view.
What? Where are we?
We stand high upon a cliff. The edge of a world, in a way. But I can see this place now, farther than ever before. The clouds are gone. What lay before us is...
Tell me.
The sheer precipice before us is like that of the mountains we left behind. Black, broken stone, but the cliff's edge doesn't slope down. Rather, it looks as though it were broken long ago. A haggard, toothy break, revealing the innards of the mountain beneath us. Lean forward, just a bit. Within, wooden boards stick out from the rock face. Our way down, the only way down. As if the wooden boards were hidden in the mountain like some morbid prize. This entire area, as far as I can see, is an overhang, and far below, an endless, stagnant ocean. As far as the eye can see.
An ocean?
Yes. The water, if it is water, it could be ice. It doesn't move with the wind, with anything. Its grey waters are motionless, lifeless. A deathly quiet painting of what should be a vibrant and stirring scene. One even I've seen a dozen times. A seaside view that feels imitated, without life, like all things here. All of our time together, in Arkham, Addison, images would float into my brain, things I felt I'd seen before. They're all from here. Landscapes that aren't quite right.
Is there a beach or...
Yes, but Arthur, that doesn't even begin to describe what I see above us.
Above us?
On the beach are massive anchors with enormous chains running from them to the sky above the stagnant ocean. These anchors and chains dot the landscape in the distance. I count 4 in total, all running to what seem to hang in the airspace above the waters. A massive structure. The more I look at it, the less it tends to make sense, but it looks like a gargantuan arthropod, like a horseshoe crab, or a trilobite, only it's upended. Its heavy chitinous shell pointed down toward the waters. Its legs vertical and stretched toward the grey sky. There are growths on its back, barnacles and...
Wait, what are you even saying? What is...
I'm trying my best. I think...
A creature is suspended. Or not, is being tied down to the dark world. To keep it from what, floating away?
But I think it's a city.
A city?
I can't articulate exactly how large this is, how imposing against the grey sky it reveals itself to be, but this thing, it's monstrous.
This place is monstrous. All of these structures we've seen are...
They're not like this. This is different.
Surely there's a way around.
Of course. We do need to descend, but once we do, the beach will provide a way around the floating island. Then on the far side it does seem to present a way up, to what looks to be a field of sorts.
Perfect. Well,
Shh. Quiet. Arthur.
Don't say it.
But it is. It came from above. It came from that city.
Jesus Christ.
Arthur!
What are we supposed to do? God, this is...
Arthur... We don't have to follow it.
No?
No. But we don't have to do anything we don't want to. Not here. Not anymore.
What do you mean?
We don't have to do anything.
You want to give up?
No. No, I'm just saying.
What are you saying? Fine, we climb down. We head to the bell.
Okay.
Where is the edge?
Here. Careful.
Okay.
It's a long way down.
Well,
the first wooden board is just below you.
are these steps or...
I don't know. They could be hammered into the rock wall for all I know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Nothing here does.
All right. Where's the...
To the right.
I'll lower myself down off the side and...
Wait. These aren't just planks. They're longer. There's wood hanging off of them, as if they're like a wooden box.
Boxes! But we can stand on them.
Yes, to your right. Lower. Yes, there. Wait. Lean out from the wall. Around this one. The one you just climbed down.
Lean around.
I mean, see if you can look at the face of it. It's a box of something.
Can you...
Oh.
What?
They're coffins.
Coffins?
Wooden coffins. Buried vertically.
Wonderful.
When the ground slid away and slothed off into the ocean, they must have been revealed. This cliff face is filled with coffins. They're all below us. Our way down.
A staircase of the dead.
Yes. Keep moving.
Right.
It's fairly clear from here on out. There are a lot of them. You should be able to...
Yes, I feel it. I can feel my way down.
Earlier, I only meant that... Well, there's a chance that these are our last days. That we've already lost.
We're not thinking that way.
No, I mean to say, perhaps, and I say this not as a defeatist, but as someone who just performed their own eulogy, that perhaps we should spend our last days living. You know?
In a dead world.
You know what I mean. We've been on this journey together. Forever, it feels like. We've rarely taken a moment to just enjoy this life. I haven't taken a moment to...
We got a haircut, remember? The train ride?
Yes, that was the last time, Arthur. A lifetime ago.
You're saying we give up?
I'm saying... there must be something in enjoying these moments. No? There must be a point to this drudgery. In enjoying what time we have left, not pursuing this bell, but perhaps just each other's company.
You want to enjoy each other's company?
I'm saying, I understand your desire to never give up, to never give in. I feel it too. But is there no merit in taking stock in what we do have? In choosing that instead, at least sometimes?
I can't stop, John. I can't. I won't.
Even if you had her back?
What?
Would you stop then? If you were with her, here? If you could hold her in your arms again? Would you stop then? Enjoy what time you had left with someone you loved?
What kind of question is that?
It's the kind of question I think the manager wanted you to answer. Can you let go?
This is stupid, John. He also told us to stop Kane. What good is this?
What good is this? This life, Arthur. All life. And maybe John Doe's funeral was just some random, or maybe it was more. Maybe these things we've encountered are here to guide us, to show us what he meant, to show us the way to beat Kane. We're on the beach.
Look, I get what you're asking. I get you're trying to figure out the latest cryptic bullshit in a long, endless line of cryptic bullshit. But do me a favor. Math it out by yourself for a while. All it's doing is distracting me from keeping us alive.
Fair enough. But consider this. If Kane's plan results in the end of all existence, doesn't that mean the Dark World disappears as well? Perhaps it's trying to aid us.
Maybe. Maybe. If so, this bell is its call. And we need to answer.
You're right.
Look, I'm sorry, I just...
No, you're right. I shouldn't be throwing in hypotheticals this close to the end.
It's fine. Now, where is this anchor and chain?
Down the beach, to our left. Here.
It feels... Jesus, is that one rung of it?
It's huge. Large enough to walk up.
And hopefully not too steep.
No, it looks as though you can take it all the way up to the top.
Of this city.
Yes.
Well, all right then.
Are you going
If
to...
we are throwing around hypotheticals.
Yes.
Do you think she's here? Faro.
I swear to you, Arthur, in all my time here, I didn't meet her or see her. I swear that...
I know. And I believe you. I do. But do you think she's here?
No. I don't think she is.
Well, fair enough.
Are you?
I just wanted to know. I'm okay. Believe me, I'm okay.
All right. You have this. It's...
Yeah, I have this. It's like a giant staircase. It reminds me of a children's story, actually. Jack and the Beanstalk.
Does it?
A story that colored a lot of childhoods, I'm sure. Including our friend the Butcher.
The Butcher?
Yeah. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman.
Right.
Be he alive or be he dead, I'll have his bones to grind my bread. For the record, I wouldn't stop.
What?
I wouldn't stop. Even if she were here.
You wouldn't?
No. Because it wouldn't be enough.
Enough?
It wouldn't be enough to just be with her again. I would need to give her more. To give her a world to go back to. To take her from this place. To give her a life, a home.
What if she didn't need all that?
What do you mean?
What if all she needed, all she wanted, was her father again?
No, it's still not enough. She deserves everything. A life complete. She deserves... I couldn't stop, knowing that I was the reason that I was going to take all of this from her again.
You aren't taking anything.
My inaction would. My inability to stop Cain, to stop him from bringing an end to all of this. I would be the reason. Again.
That's why you can't stop.
That's why I won't stop. I'm through pushing the ball down the road. It's been there all my life. Incapable of telling Bella the truth. Instead, just hoping for an out. Incapable of being honest with Daniel. With myself. Parker saw it in me. He'd call me on it. But he never pushed it. He'd say just enough to let me know to fire a shot across my bow, as he'd put it. To let me know he saw me. I'm too apathetic.
You're not, though. I've never known you to be.
Not anymore. Not now. She deserves the best version of me.
Oh, Arthur, slow down.
Right.
We're getting rather high up here.
Sorry.
Careful, patient maneuvers. It's a very, very long way down.
Right. Anyway.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
Do you suppose a giant is at the top?
Yes.
Wonderful.
We're nearing the top, Arthur. This is it.
I know.
The upturned lip of the enormous crustacean's chitinous shell is just ahead. The chain is bolted into it. But there's a gap. You'll need to jump across it.
Wonderful.
Here. Slow.
Okay.
You can stand.
Trying to.
All right. The jump is straight ahead. Maybe 2 steps in distance.
2 steps. That's not bad.
2 large steps. Just jump as far as you can.
All right.
Ready? Now! You did it.
That's it.
You don't get applause for every jump.
Where's the fuck? Yeah, we did it.
When you've earned it.
All right.
God.
All right, I know what this place looked like from the outside. But from the inside?
It is some alien being. Its massive legs stretch up like skyscrapers amongst us. The floor of this city is comprised of the underside of this creature, a riveted exoskeleton with hill-like mounds that run vertical across the ground here.
Is it a city?
I don't know. So much of this place is a version of what we know. I'd be lying if it didn't feel like the barn or the tower. A terrible interpretation of walking the streets of New York City, but there are no people, no beings, no movement. Just the varying heights of this creature's limbs.
Straight ahead.
It's closer than ever now. Moving beneath these still, creaking limbs reminds me of the forest beneath Castle Carringford.
Does it?
The giant dark trees, the facsimile of a forest there, only to house and hide the horrors taken from the Goatswood. It served a purpose, and I suppose this place does too.
What purpose is that?
I don't... Closer still.
Who waits for us down this path? Who beckons us forward? Or are we simply those who fell into this spider's trap?
There. Straight ahead. Here. Stop. It's a bell. Its center in a web.
A web?
Yes, though not made by a spider. Its pattern is fractal and complex, changing as the web grows larger. It's attached all the way to the top of the legs of the towers here. Or are they antennae?
The bell?
Is a bell. Mundane. It seems amplified by the way this web is stretched.
This bell?
That's it. There's nothing on it. No engraving or words. Nothing.
What is that?
I don't know. Arthur! The ground! The chest of this creature, it's opening! Before us!
What?
Like the yawning of a mouth, it opens wide, and out is drawn a long, slender tongue. It climbs from the pit of this city's stomach and slowly winds its way across the ground toward us. Arthur, get up!
The ground is shaking!
The creature is alive! It's moving and... the tongue... it approaches. Arthur! It's inches from our face! And... it stops.
What are you? What do you want?
The end of this tongue is the thickness of a fire extinguisher. Its body is snake-like and attached to the pit from which this emerged. A mouth. It's unfolding itself, opening a slime-covered slit on its front to reveal a smaller mouth. It has teeth.
Master!
What?
Do you prefer this voice?
Yoric!
Yoric!
Master! John!
What is...
Yoric, you fucking...
This is me, Master. My true form.
This...
all of this... this body, this creature is...
Yes, Master. You are standing on me, now.
I can't believe it. Yoric, oh God.
Yoric, you... I can't believe it! You've been leading us this whole time to you.
Of course. Why are you crying, Master?
I never thought we'd speak to you again. I'm sorry about what happened.
It is all right, Master. The skull may have been destroyed, but my true form, as you can see, is still very much intact. Though I have not used this mouth in quite a few millennia.
All of this is you. But you're chained. A prisoner.
Yes, we vanguards are prisoners of the dark world, forced to serve the whims of those who command us. Though we have little need for this physical body, we see through many eyes.
We must free you. Surely there's...
You have freed me, Master.
Yoric, It's nice to see you. Truly, see you.
The feeling is mutual. But there is not much time.
Not much time for what?
I knew Cain would destroy you, Master, and so I planned to summon you here. We must get you back.
Back?
Back to your world. To stop him.
Yoric.
If Cain should use those stones and kill Azathoth.
Yes, we know. It would end all things, but Yoric, we can't get back. And even if we could, I don't have a body anymore.
Cain destroyed you completely then.
Not a piece left, I'm sure.
I had considered that. Follow me.
What? Where?
The mouth is moving, stretching further out from the pit it came from, and leaving. Arthur, follow!
You can get us back.
Of course. But in order to truly leave, you require bodies.
Of course! You say it like it's a given. Have people left this place before?
Most certainly. You've met one.
I suppose, but John wasn't truly here the first time. And Cain...
Not him. Malum.
Malum? Malum escaped the Dark World.
Yes. Could you not tell from his eyes?
No, hold on. You knew that, yet you didn't...
If there was any doubt, this was Yoric.
Come.
He continues moving.
You're right.
Malum left this world, but without a body, became a revenant. Trapped, wandering the in-between realm, known as the Hollow.
The Hollow?
A quiet veil of those who cheated the Dark World, but remain bodiless revenants. You do not want to become one, Arthur Lester. And furthermore, my means of egress for you two would not allow for such a fate.
Your means of egress? Meaning leaving this place?
Depends on you two having bodies. Without that, you would not become a revenant. You would simply cease to exist. Death for the dead. And you could not stop Cain. This is unacceptable.
Oh, okay. But Arthur has no body. So where are you taking us?
To yours.
To...
His? Wait. I don't understand. I don't understand.
When the King in Yellow banished John to the Dark World, he arrived here fully formed, in a body he claimed as his own.
I did.
You cannot both inhabit it, but it will serve John well when leaving this place.
Hold on. When we leave, we'll be separated.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Sure. But where are you taking us?
The Bone Citadel.
The Bone Citadel?
The one that Cain showed you. Arthur, I...
It was very far away, but I have brought it here.
You...
Arthur, we should talk. We need to...
Soon!
Yoric! I'm not...
Wait! Okay. So you can get us out of here. You can do that. And unless we both have bodies, we'll die. So bodies, check. And John has a body. Here. It was left when he was pulled out of here and put back inside me, but I still don't have a body, Yoric. And I definitely don't want to die when you try to get us out of here.
You will enlist the help of the Doll Maker.
The Doll Maker?
It will not be easy, but their workshop is nearby, and you will need to convince them.
The Doll Maker will make me a body.
Do not misunderstand. This is not an easy task. There is no guaranteed success. But it is the only option we have.
Okay. Let's keep going then.
We are here.
Oh. John?
Arthur, I need to speak with you.
Within that Bone Citadel lay your body, John. I shall keep it safe here. You two must head west, down the chain, in the direction you face, and reach the Doll Maker. There is little time.
Yoric!
Very well. I shall be here when you return.
John, what's wrong?
This is it. The cathedral I built. Of bones.
Well then. Shall we head inside? Is it as you remember it?
It is.
Describe it to me.
Arthur,
Describe it.
What is there to describe? It's a cathedral built in pain and misery, in anger and resentment and hate. Every bone, every chandelier, every seat crafted with agony. Such immeasurable hurt that it emanates torment. And upon the royal seat at the top of the stairs before us lay my body, draped across the arms of my throne, its yellow cloth hanging, torn and lifeless, like the body itself, the body of Hastur. Stop walking. I don't wish to get any closer.
So? Tell me. Tell me what happened here. What you've kept from me about your time here. You wanted your moment. Here it is.
I wasn't lying when I told you I hunted and killed. My time here was painful, beyond belief. But I didn't hunt and kill at random. I didn't murder innocents or torture children. I only hurt one person. The same person who provided every bone in this citadel. Every skull, every rib cage, and every vertebra. You, Arthur. I killed nearly every version of you.